Hello and welcome back to Ace Attorney Rise from the Ashes, the final trial. And oh my goodness gracious, things have been heating up. We found out that our adorable little sidekick assistant girl was actually a deranged murderer this whole time, and oh, the world has
Crazy.
not been the same since.
Crazy.
Yep, that's totally how it happened.
Yep.
100%.
She confessed
100%.
to it and everything. There was a whole video that showed her doing it. It was
Oh yeah.
it was wild. I
Listen,
can't
she
believe
looked-
kids.
Completely
she had-
factual.
She had
I
bloodlust in her
I
eyes.
cannot believe kids played this game having seen that scene. It was
I know.
insane.
They thought Dual Destinies was rugged. Oh boy, no, Ace Attorney 1, man. Oof. Anyway, let's go rub it in Lana and Emma's face, I guess. Oh hey, Edgeworth. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh yeah, Gant also showed up and put Edgeworth on blast. That was kind of funny.
That was wild. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Wow. Again.
Gumshoe, bro.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
That's
No, please
crazy.
come back.
Oh, he looked so sad when he went to leave.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Again? You still fired?
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty, even though I was fired. I'm not on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
But
Wait a minute.
you
Hasn't
said this exact same thing last time.
I was literally about to say, this is giving me
Yeah.
deja vu.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here, she asked me to give you this if there was a break in today's trial.
Evidence law? Ruth was talking about this just the other day.
I'm sure you know the two rules of evidence law, don't you, Wright? Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without approval of the police department.
This rule is flagrantly disregarded for the entirety of the series, but we'll ignore
For
that.
real. But we can bring that up in this case that the police department approved it first, which means that it's not entirely Edgeworth's fault. It went through them first. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Seems so.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
I won't, because I'm only a lawyer.
Got him.
The chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message.
A message?
She said, if you're planning to take him on... Sorry, she said it more like, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book.
Him?
Just like that.
Huh. Guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Securely
So
slip
monotone.
evidence law into pocket. Alright, well, let's look at that, I guess. Let's see. From Miss Sky explains the two rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. And Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case and trial. Okay.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though.
Yeah, it's kind of elementary school level. I mean, it's like 200 pages thick, but it only has like 2 paragraphs. It's really odd.
All that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
That's where you're wrong, detective.
Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? Despite all of these allegations being thrown at me? Mr. Edgeworth. The real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility is all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Sky found out she was unwittingly caused a man's death. And now, you're telling me that you want me to... you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal!
You're missing the point, detective. Anna did not murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
and we're gonna expose him, no matter what it takes.
But Emma did kill Marshall. Let's
Just don't worry about that. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
Oh, I wonder if maybe Goodman found out and was gonna go maybe to the press about it or something, and then what's his face? Gant was like, "No, that would hurt my old partner. So you must die."
How nice of him. February 25th, 1252, District Court, courtroom number 9. Oh boy, I hope I want
maybe he was
snacks.
gonna go to Marshall. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. I know this entire thing is to try to figure out if Lana Sky killed Goodman. I know it's crazy with all the freaking turns and dips we've taken, but that's where we are. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
the inquiry committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions, apparently.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, well, I am. Normally, this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have
Struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking. And Michelle over there said some really saucy things about you the other day, Edward.
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? There's never been a case example.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one.
Defense can't call witnesses in a trial in the Ace Attorney universe? That is,
It's more like he's like
Crazy.
he's like not putting up a fight at all. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Also that.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
I think we all know who's gonna be the witness, boys. And it's settled. The defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
There's only one. Man.
you do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
The defense calls. Hey, my exclamation points are back.
Hey, they regenerated.
The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer, Lana Sky.
Gant.
You're right. Damon Gant.
Damon Gant. Take that!
Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? My fiancé? What does he have to do with...
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. All right. Bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Dang nabbit.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Boss music.
Oh, what is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
On your way to lunch without me. Dang.
Worthy? Sorry, Udgy, but, I was getting the rumblies in my tumbly. Are you sure you want to do this?
Your name and occupation.
Oh, you want to play hardball, eh?
Please, Mr. Gant.
Fiance?
Fine. I'm doing this for Udgy, not you, Worthy.
My love.
My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then.
Acting?
Well, yeah, he's acting as a chief of police, yes.
But usually they say acting to infer that they're filling in the role for someone.
It's just been vacant for the last 50 years. They just kind of keep cycle who's the temp. So. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto, what's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean the time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
Oh my gosh. No chill.
There are still some things unaccounted for.
Holy frig, Phoenix is stone-faced.
Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all of this? Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Yes.
I'm actually a little bit of both. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
That's a threat. That's a threat!
Weapons? Sure, take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Apparently.
Only the chief of police?
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, believe me, it will not be. Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony. He's
This one's
innocent,
for
I
you,
swear!
Udgy.
I was with him on the day of the murder.
SL9 incident. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Is that when Doc was arrested?
Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious.
Okay, wait, how did he get knocked out? We never learned that.
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seemed Doc bumped his head.
I see.
Sure.
Everything seems pretty clear-cut.
Listen, it was a very powerful tackle from a very determined 14-year-old girl, okay?
I believe him.
Yes,
Who
so.
would
no
obviously murder one man and then knock out another, clearly. If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Alright, SL9 incident. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. I mean,
I mean, that seems... everyone has said that. I don't think we need to press that.
make a long story short, they slipped up and the power outage didn't help either.
I would like to know more details about.
Yeah,
how
let
they
me
slipped
hear
up.
about your blunders.
How do you mess up?
So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right, but Doc made it to the elevator first, so Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
Come on, Gant. A man died.
Bro, that's not funny. What the heck?
That's not funny, man.
When I went to the office, he found Lana there. Probably get some details.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor. Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls, Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, must have already known what her sister had done. Hey, it ain't so. Apparently she'd already arranged the crime scene. Probably press.
Yeah, I would like to know more about that.
How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. Anyway,
We haven't caught any whiffs of where that knife is, have we?
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so. So he had nothing to do with the forgery. You're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office. That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. If you're going to stare at anything,
Fine, I'll
stare
stare
into
at
my
you.
eyes.
Stare
Okay.
at me.
Look into my eyes, Mr. Wright. Stare
Whoa!
deep.
Holy big Edgeworth, calm down.
You'd better be off staring at the court record.
Worthy,
Sorry,
always the
better.
smooth talker. You two really need to get a room.
I wish you'd smooth talk me sometime.
Which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence. That can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gant to the incident.
Hmm.
So I think you have to have something that ties Gant directly to the act of forging the crime scene.
Okay, so
So nothing on this page has anything to do with SL9. Nothing on this page has anything to do with SL9.
I mean, can we at least talk about how the evidence list was separated?
That's true.
The remaining half was found in Gant's desk.
Is that not?
Ooh.
That is kind of incriminating.
Also, the fact that where we found the
This was also in Chief
Cloth.
Gant's safe.
the cloth and the piece of the thing were found in his safe.
Yeah, is that on the jar at all? Okay. Final fragment found
Yep.
in Chief
Found in
Gant's
Chief
safe.
Gant's
Yes.
safe.
So both the jar and the cloth, as well as the list, all of them were found in Gant's personal possession. So that kind of does tie him to it.
Yeah,
Which one do you think we should present?
I think the evidence list.
Good
There it
choice.
is.
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this list, for example.
Oh, yeah. That's the list of a sky drew a picture on.
This was discovered in your desk.
They illegally stole it
I illegally stole it, yes.
and trespassed.
Not only that, but if we're talking about things I illegally obtained, this jar that was also sitting in your office was found inside your safe.
It was found where?
You
Your
see, Chief
safe,
Gant,
Gant?
these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Oh, I don't know. That's circumstantial. Chief Gant, What's the meaning of this?
It's not
You're a
what it looks
criminal.
like, Archie. Ho ho! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit to it then that you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Okay, listen. We can explain.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Righto?
That's crazy.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
True.
Worthy, my boy. Not
In an
even
alternate
detectives
universe.
are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
Uh-oh.
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
No, I think brother is gonna
Yeah, brother's
be
cooked.
Good. Brother's gonna be Goodman. Yes, well, light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office in their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My, even you, Aji. Oh boy, I might have to rethink our future together.
Wait a minute.
Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Evidence and forgery. Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
I think it would, because, I mean, they convicted Dark because of that.
Who knows?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
this entire thing is really sus.
Yes, it is.
When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh, yay. Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
Uh-oh. My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? He is my son, after all. Give him a little bit of mercy. Today is, well, you know. his
All right,
birthday.
Aji. In return, though.
I know. That place, right?
Huh? What are these guys, telepathic? Like they're already married. Alright, evidence and forgery. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office.
How, though? In the safe?
Yeah, I
that
planted
only
it in
you
your safe.
Potentially knew the code for?
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and tipped.
God, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
Anyway,
Hello.
you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later.
Later? What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when your fingerprints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove your investigation was illegal.
Uh-oh.
I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy.
To be fair, you did break multiple laws getting that evidence.
Definitely did.
Well,
Definitely did.
listen, sometimes they're just guidelines. Anyway,
Sometimes
you can't
you gotta-
prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered.
Oh, can't
Anti? What do you mean by that? It's all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery, I'm not through speaking yet, Mr. Wright. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. Okay, if they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. I don't know. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed on the evidence list.
Because you hid it.
It could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
You put it in the safe, bro.
Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right.
Don't get sassy.
The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know. Come now, Mr. Wright, think about it. There's no reason he'd participate in a forgery. Press.
You would, though.
How can you look me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent, of course. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil?
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. Let's not use such vulgar language.
We're throwing the word murder around a little too loosely.
You stabby him till he fell asleep for eternity.
Yes.
But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye.
Well, now do you see? Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Okay. Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit that you've reaped from all this. Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
What do you mean, bro?
That would of course be the position you have, Chief of Police.
Oh.
The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Oh, that's a good one.
I knew he was Santa.
Huh?
Just gave away your secret identity, Gant. Now you've lost all your powers.
Do you really
Only
think
the
I'm
power.
that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. That true, Edgeworth?
Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway.
Yeah. Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
Be careful when you point a finger, you have 3 other fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
Lana. Your partner.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I.
Well, yes,
no.
we were under that impression.
There, it's out in the open now.
Although
Gee, would you
Lana
mind
is-
if I changed my testimony a little? You know, I know how much you love it when people change their testimonies.
By all means, please do.
Just for you,
And I'm-
Judgy.
I mean that with utmost sincerity.